every single morning, this is what it looks like in terms of what I take in. Now, as you'll see guys, this is really basic. There's no specific major big things or amount of pills that I take in every single morning. I'm a natural bodybuilder, guys. I need to obviously take control of my health, yes, but I don't need to be taking 20 plus pills every single day for me to be healthy and be able to perform really well. So as you can see here, nice and simple, I've just got a multivitamin that I take in every single day, which again guys is very basic. Now the weird thing is, right, I am not affiliated with any of these companies, by the way, so do not think that this is an advertisement or anything like that. I'm literally just showing you guys what I take in every single morning. So of course, like I say, we've got a multivitamin here. This is my Support Max joint, so this is of course for my joint health, which I implemented throughout prep, and I can genuinely say it's been one of the best things that I have implemented into my stack of supplements, because my joints have never been in a better position. And then of course I have got my greens, which is just obviously a greens powder. So pretty much what this is, guys, is I am not the biggest fan of greens, I'm not going to lie to you. So this just allows me to take this in on a daily basis. Don't get me wrong, I will still take in greens pretty much on a daily basis, but maybe not as much as what I should. So obviously taking a supplement like this just really allows my digestive system to be in the best position possible, and again that's really the main focus on why I take in as much greens as I do, because I'm never the biggest fan of them, don't get me wrong, but I know that my digestive system needs to be in a very good place, so I will always take them in. So this is the morning, obviously health stack supplements, what you could say anyway. I will take in then around a litres worth of water, and that'll be me for the morning. We're going to meal number one. So what we've got is 2 of your finest big boy bagels, and of course we've got a packet of the barbecue cooked chicken. So again guys, you know I've been rotating between the turkey rashers and the cooked barbecue chicken. Now I genuinely feel as if there's been like, I thought I was getting pranked yesterday, and there's been like 4 or 5 days where I've went into Tesco and I've looked for the turkey rashers and there's been none, like literally every single day, to the point where I've had people who work in Tesco DM me on Instagram saying, right, look, there is turkey rashers through the back, just ask for them. I went in, I asked for them, somebody literally walked through the door and literally came back and was like, yep, there's no turkey rashers. So I was kind of like, oh my god, what do I do? Do I ask somebody else or do I just leave it? So me being me, I just left it, I got chicken, and then another DM came through and I got basically a picture through of the turkey rashers. They were back in, so I was like, that's absolutely banging, fantastic, I'm going to go back in, I'm going to get them. Went in, they were gone again. I was like, what is even happening here? So I've literally went like 5 days without them. I know, that is absolutely crazy. And then last night I went back in again. I was like, this has got to be at like this 5th or 6th night. They've got to be there. And I went in and I was delighted to be presented with a little sticker that said, yep, they're not going to be back in stock until like the 12th or 13th, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're gonna have to wait a couple of days until they come back in. However, we are going in with that anyway. It's morning, guys, so I've got a workload done. I'm not usually that hungry like first thing in the morning, so that's why I don't go in with like a majorly sized big meal. So of course that goes in nice and easy. Again, we do take around maybe upwards of around 85 grams carbohydrates from that, and protein wise anyway around 40 to 50 grams, which is absolutely perfect for me first thing in the morning. So again, that gets a chunk of it out of the way. I'll be taking in 2 meals prior to training today because I am training a little bit earlier. It's my midweek back session. I'll run you guys through that. We're going to go over what's actually going to be next for me, so I'll run you through that throughout the session. Like I said, I'm going to be training a little bit earlier, so I'll get a couple of meals in, get all my supplements ready, and then it'll be time to hit some back. Meal number 2 here, we've got the good old chicken breast and basmati rice. So we've got in here 200 grams of raw weight chicken, and we've got 250 grams of your cooked microwave rice. So again, a couple of minutes in the microwave, as easy as that. And now, this is something that I did want to quickly go over, because from a coach's perspective, and definitely somebody who is very much obviously into tracking their foods throughout the off-season phase, I always recommend that if your sauce is going to contain more than, say for example, anywhere upwards of 30 to 40 calories, you most definitely should be tracking it, even throughout an off-season phase, because that could be the small thing that could be the determining factor of your digestion being in a good position or not being in a good position. Now, that being said, whenever I have clients coming to me saying, should I track this sauce, should I be really weighing out how much sauce I'm having, my recommendation is always just, if you're having something that is going to contain any more than between 30 and 40 calories, you should 110% be tracking it. Now obviously guys, you know me, I have sweet chili sauce on anything that I can get. the chance to put it on. So always extract. I'm not going to have too much of it because of obviously the sugar content. However, it's not something that I would just naturally have the whole packet of, or the whole tube of, you can say anyway, or the whole tub of, or whatever it is that it's called. I don't even know what it's called, but we always track it, guys, and this is going to be my pre-workout meal for today. So I'm going to get this in. I'll then wait around maybe 45 minutes because I don't like to wait too often, and before my training sessions I like to kind of get something that's a little bit more so faster acting, hence why I'm having rice, or I would maybe have something that I know would be a little bit easier on my body and faster acting, so I can get to the gym like as soon as possible, because I don't like the thought of waiting that long. But I've got my supplements literally pre-ready, so everything's just kind of ready to go, but I just wanted to jump on here and kind of go over that little silly bit. As much as I'm still trying to bring as much entertainment purpose videos towards the channel, and of course bringing you through my life as well, I like to also provide a little bit of value wherever I can get the chance of. But apart from that, guys, meal number 2 is going in, pre-workout, and then we will head to Ultraflex because it is back day. No change in the pre-workout, guys. So in here we've got Train Smart, we have got 2 scoops in here, and in here we've got my Intra, which is my Carb Up, which is 3 scoops. We've got Level Up, which is 1 scoop, and No Code V2, which is 2 scoops. And right here we have got the first of it all, which is my Ride On, which is my pump formula, and we've got 6 little capsules, obviously from HR Labs, along with my Intra, which discount code is just Khifie15, and of course Unrivaled. You can check out their link. I don't actually have a discount code for Unrivaled, but again, link is in the description box down below. You can shoot over there, check them out. Of course, Unrivaled Nutrition do the new Train Smart, and of course AGF and Rapid Recovery, which you will see me always take. Okay, so one of the most frequently asked questions, especially moving into the brand new year, has been what is next for me? What is next for Khifie? What is next for Khifie West? What is happening this year? When am I going to be getting back on stage? Am I going to be competing? It's all up in the air, guys. It's all just there's so much happening this year, and again, one really thing that I have to take on board, and one thing that I will say to you guys, is I was super grateful to be able to achieve my pro status at such a young age coming out of the junior division. But what I have to take on board is, for me to really be able to be where I want to be and compete where I want to be, my physique is only as mature as my age, and I know that I'm not going to be able to just compete this year and be the ultimate best that I'm going to ever be. And I also know that I'm not just going to be able to compete this year and be very much up there with the best in the world. Now, taking on board that with my age as well, obviously being this young and have gained my professional status is major. I was so happy to achieve it, but I've kind of missed out them chunk of years of becoming better, of dieting down, getting really lean, moving into off season, dieting down, getting really lean. I've missed out of them years to achieve that hard, grainy look, and that is only something that is going to come over time. Now, I'm not saying that I'm absolutely 110% not competing this year, because we don't know what's happening. There is a lot happening with traveling, with my business. I'm able to spend a lot more time on that and make it progress to the best that it actually can. And again, there's just so much happening in terms of things that might come before a contest prep, and obviously taking on board the fact that I have literally just came off of prep around 14 weeks ago, which, to put that into perspective, that is only a few months. Now, with that being said, do I really, or not even do I want to, but am I ready to go straight into another 30 plus week competition prep diet phase? Probably not just yet. But I have to then take on board that with everything happening as well this year, the stage is always going to be there. I know that the stage is always going to be there, but my biggest thing is I don't want to just compete and be told the exact same thing. I don't want to just compete and be told, yep, it's just that hard, grainy maturity that you need to just be willing to keep putting in time, and that will come over time. I don't want to just be receiving that feedback, because I was in condition last year. I achieved that. I achieved unknown territory in terms of condition last year. I held size. I was not out of place on that stage with anything to do with size, so I know that that's there. The biggest thing and the only main thing was I just lost out against my age, and it was a maturity thing. It was a really hard, tight, grainy look that I will only achieve over the course of years as I do keep progressing, as I do keep dieting, as I do keep eating, as I do keep training. So essentially all I need to keep doing is what I'm doing right now. And that being said, I'm 14 weeks into my off-season phase right now, and not one single thing has slowed down. I've not taken a back seat, I've not taken a day off, I've not missed out on a meal, I've not missed out on a training session. Everything is still going the way it would. I just need to make sure that for me, I'm doing the exact thing that's right for my business, where I'm at right now in terms of my training, where I'm at right now in terms of my health. I need to put all these things first. And again, I've obviously got a lot more things to take on board prior to just jumping in and saying, yeah, I'll just compete this year again and just exact same again, be told that, yeah, I could maybe be up against different people so I could have a better chance. But that's also not really where I'm wanting to be right now, because I want to be the best of the best. That's always going to be my goal. You guys know that. It's always to be the very best of the best, like literally on the planet today. And knowing that at a very young age of where I'm at right now, yes, super grateful for achieving the professional status, but is that the position that I'm able to achieve right now? Absolutely not. And I'm always going to be realistic and know that. But at the same time, I'm doing absolutely everything that I possibly can to be able to take me on as further towards that goal. But that being said, guys, I'm going to stop rambling on there because, of course, I've just pretty much taken you through everything that is going to be happening. We've got a few things coming up in terms of the travel side of things, like I've said to you already. So in a few weeks' time, we are actually heading somewhere, which, of course, I'll take you guys on the journey with me. I'm not going to ramble on too much more about it right now, but I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll just catch up with you guys very soon.
It's been so long. To be fair, it's been that long that I've held off of everything else because I've been looking forward to this so much. So we went in with 2 cheeseburgers, large fries, and of course a Diet Coke because we don't get any full sugar drinks anywhere we go. But apart from that, guys, we have not had an off plan or anything like that in quite a while. So this has been earned, and I had a successful back day today. As you can see, we're actually filming on the iPhone because we've had a little bit of a situation with the camera. We're going to get that resolved, but we're on the iPhone, 5 Guys, we might get some Krispy Kremes as well, so of course stay tuned for that. But I'm going to go in with this. I'm absolutely starving, so no more waiting, let's just get after it.
12 seconds later.
Krispy Kreme don't have any Krispy Kremes. We've just walked in and the girls just came through and told us that they've not got a single donut. That's all I had in my head. I just wanted a Krispy Kreme. I don't know whether to cry or get really angry.
There's actually no donuts in the whole place.
There's no donuts in the donut shop.
Guys, as you can see, we failed miserably tonight because we gave Tesco the chance. We were like, right, if there's a chance that we can still get our hands on some nice Krispy Kremes, we will go to Tesco. So we went, and there was a really poor selection, and I swore since I got the Krispy Kremes in the actual shop that I would never go anywhere else for them. And it's been ages, but we failed miserably. We went in, Tesco, access denied, no Krispy Kremes, and we've came out with this. So I've had my 5 Guys, I'm now coming home, I'm having some OPPO Brothers, OPPO Brothers, whatever it is. 84 calories per 100 ml. This is 475 mils. If my maths are right, 84 times just under 5. Let's just say 400 and something calories for the full tub. So of course this is caramel cookie. So Sarah's trying to add that up. I can actually see you trying to add that up. Don't even try and add that up, please, because I don't even want to know. But it's low calorie ice cream anyway. I believe that this absolutely trumps Halo Top. So if you can ever get your hands on this, this trumps Halo Top 110%. So we're going to go in with that instead of Krispy Kreme. So instead of a very high calorie option, we're going with a rather low calorie option. And of course in here we have got the lovely basic, which goes in every single night anyway. So we're ending the night and ending this video for that matter on a little bit of a low, but we're trying to take a positive from every negative. So I've still got a nice little dessert from a Five Guys post show, and I got ill for a little while. My food's been a little bit not sky high, but I think it was more so on the lower side. So I've tried to kind of keep things as tight as possible, in which obviously we've done, and we've not had any sort of off plans or anything like that. And again, it was just getting to that point where I was like, right, you know something, really fancy our Five Guys. So we brought it to our Wednesday night, in which we always do something. Went and got a Five Guys. Was unbelievable. My weight will probably, I'll be up a couple of pounds tomorrow, so it'll just be a case of riding that out and potentially looking to hold that weight and recomp at that weight just a little bit. But we've came home, ice cream time, basic, and that is gonna be that. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Back on the iPhone, we might be on the iPhone for a couple more videos, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. But don't forget to drop a video, like for me, and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you all in the next video.